Hello, I'm attorney Annabelle Catania, and today I'm going to speak to you about child support. In the state of Florida, all parents have a responsibility to support their children until the age of 18. That's very important to remember, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes when it comes to expenses for children over the age of 18. One of the big fallacies when we discuss child support is that people think that one person is simply paying child support to the other parent. While it looks like that, when you look at an actual child support guideline, it's taking the incomes of both parents, comparing them with each other, and saying, hey, this family has 2 children. The combined income with both of those parents is X. And because of those children, the child support obligation would be Y. When they look at the Y, they say, okay, well, dad makes 60% of that combined income and mom makes 40%. It then takes a look at what other things that maybe one of the parents is paying for the children, such as childcare or health insurance. It deducts that from their side of the obligation, and then it takes a look at, okay, well, even though dad is paying X, Y, and Z for the children, and mom is paying A for the children, dad still makes more income than mom, and he's still responsible for a higher portion of child support based on that 60% of the income. And he has to pay mom support money. So in essence, both parties are actually paying child support. It's just that one has more assets, so they are, or income, and so they are diverting that income to the other parent to make them on equal footing when it comes to the child support obligation. Some of the things that you should also understand is that in the state of Florida, it doesn't matter how many hours in a day you have with the child. It has to do, they count and include in child support the amount of overnights a parent has, and that's also included in the calculation. So a parent, for example, let's say mom, has the children from 7 a.m. in the morning until 9 p.m. Dad picks them up, takes them home, and puts the children to bed. Gets them up in the morning, takes them to mom. Mom does everything, or vice versa. Dad does everything. But dad is, in that first scenario, is the only person that's going to get credit for the overnight. So it's very important when you're thinking all of that to consider your time sharing plan as well into the child support calculation. However, I highly caution parents, do not choose a time sharing plan that doesn't fit your lifestyle just because you want lower child support. That's not best for your kids. As of the age of 18, a parent is no longer obligated to support a child in the state of Florida. There are a couple of caveats to that. One being, if the child is still in high school and is yet to graduate, but will graduate before the age of 19, a parent under a child support order will continue to pay child support until the child graduates from high school. That is assuming that a petition for dissolution of marriage or a petition to establish child support was filed prior to the child's 18th birthday. You can't file a petition after the child's 18th birthday, but before they graduate from high school, and expect the other parent to pay child support, because the court has now lost jurisdiction. Once the child is 18 and you filed later than that, the court can't enter a child support order. But if you filed prior to the age of 18, you'll be okay. There's an exception also for children with disabilities. If you have a child with a disability and you want child support to go beyond the age of 18, you again need to file before they turn 18 years old to get the child support, but that will most likely be ordered if you can show that they are permanently disabled and need continued support after the age of 18. We would love to assist you at Legal Counsel PA. If you have any questions about child support or anything related to divorce or paternity, please give us a call.